Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Steve.
I'm Lindsay.
Today we're going to be trying American versus British baked beans. Fun fact, this will be Lindsay's first time trying baked beans, period. She's never tried baked beans because she's not a bean fan.
I don't like
in
beans.
general.
I've tried other kinds of beans, but I just don't like beans, so...
Growing up, I ate beans at my grandmother's and stuff, but as an adult, I really haven't eaten beans all that often. I do like a good baked bean, but I've heard that the British and American versions are quite different, which is why I'm excited about doing this video. We were thinking about doing beans on toast. We will at some point. We actually have 2 more cans of the Branston baked beans and the Heinz baked beans, which are the British versions we're going to try today, in the cabinet here. But we don't have any bread, and I'm trying to lay off the bread a little bit right now anyway, so...
And I've never tried baked beans.
Yeah, plus she's never tried baked beans before, so we figured why not let her try the American version and the British version all at the same time, see if she likes them at all. But Bush's is definitely one of my favorite American baked beans. Granted, it's been a long time since I've actually had any baked beans.
And then, of course, we've got the Heinz British version and the Branston. We opened up the cans. I opened up the Branstons first, and it smelled very tomatoey, and it's like a bright orange red. And then I opened up the Bush's, which is the American version, and it looks very brown.
Yeah.
Which I'm assuming is like the
brown sugar.
Well, the beans look different too, kind of.
And
because of the color of the sauce, but
it seems like the Bush's is thicker.
Thicker, and it also doesn't have that tomatoey smell, really.
Yeah, it's interesting.
So, we'll see. There's the Branston, and then this is the Bush's.
Well, look at them compared side by side. Wow. That's crazy, actually.
Yeah. So, stay tuned. We'll be back with you to try them all. So for curiosity's sake, while these are heating up, we just wanted to open the Heinz version to see what it compared as. Honestly, based on color and looks, I wouldn't really be able to tell
the difference.
The Branston versus the Heinz.
Yeah, they look very similar based off of what I'm seeing in the can
this
here.
One, oh gosh, I'm feeling like my gag reflex.
Because of the beans itself?
Yeah. This one doesn't smell as tomatoey to me. I think I've heard that Branston's brand is a little more higher end, and this would be like the more basic.
Okay.
So maybe it has more tomato. Oh, this one actually says 50% beans, 36% tomatoes. 51% beans versus 38% tomato. So slightly more tomato in this.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that's part of it.
That probably is.
Interesting.
What's the American version?
I don't think it tells us, does it? It doesn't say percentage.
Probably not.
But the first ingredient is prepared navy beans. Second ingredient is water. Third ingredient is brown sugar. Then it's got cured bacon, salt, mustard, paprika, turmeric, all the spices, caramel color. No tomato.
No tomato. That's
no tomato.
That's the big difference.
At all.
Yeah, that's the big difference there. No tomato. All right, this should be interesting.
It will be interesting.
See the difference there.
These are made in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yes, we actually,
the place that we go to stay halfway between here and where Steven's family lives, they actually have the Bush's Baked Bean Factory there, and we drive by it all the time, and it's just interesting. So.
Yeah. They even have a baked bean museum there.
Yeah. We've never been in it, but...
All right. Well, we'll see you guys in just a moment. Yep. All right, guys. So we are back. We have our 3 types of beans here, piping hot, ready to go. And Lindsay is so excited.
I gotta be honest, I've been dreading this video for a long time, and this should prove how much I love you guys. Because if I had a choice, I wouldn't try them at all.
Yes, it's very true. It's like she hates beans.
So I'm trying to go in with an open mind, and but it's the texture for me.
Yeah.
So if I gag, don't take offense. It's just beans and I are not friends.
Beans and I are not friends.
All right. Should we start with the British versions? I feel like we should, because I don't want this flavor profile to mess up our first taste of the tomato base.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
The flavor itself is good.
The flavor itself is really good.
I'm kind of shocked. I still don't like the texture much, but
what I'll say is the beans themselves are a little bit kind of gritty, I guess you'd say. Is that how
all
you express
beans
it?
are like mushy, gritty. I don't like beans, so it's not something I would make for myself probably. But if I was having a traditional English breakfast, I would definitely have it on the side and like try it with it.
Yeah. I totally would do that. I think that's good.
I still don't love it, but for baked beans, like beans in general, yeah.
So these were, let's see, 51% beans, 38% tomatoes. All right. Water, sugar, modified maize starch. That's interesting.
How much sugar? It doesn't taste like much. 4.7 grams of sugar per 100 grams of beans.
Sea salt, spirit vinegar, salt, paprika, white pepper, spices, and flavorings.
I don't have anything to compare it to other than other beans, and I would say thumbs up for a bean.
Yeah, I think it's good. I don't eat beans very often, but yeah, pretty good. It's kind of like, that's kind of what the flavor you get with pork and beans.
Okay, I've never had those either. So.
Yeah, I know. So,
but we have a can of those from the UK, so we might have to do a...
Ooh, should we do a bonus, guys? Should we do a bonus with the beans and franks? I think maybe we will. Right off the bat, these seem thicker.
And not as tomatoey, obviously. Yep. Definitely has a different flavor.
Hands down, I like the Branston better.
I do too.
The Branston beans are much better than the Heinz. You don't like that one?
No. I'm not a big fan of the Heinz. It's not the worst thing I've ever had.
So, okay, that said, something about maize starch. This has modified corn flour. Like you said, there's less tomato.
I think that might be why I don't like this one as much, because I prefer the stronger tomato flavor to overshadow the beans a little more.
Right.
So
I can see that. You know, something interesting, guys.
What?
I can't remember if I said this at the beginning of the video or not, but I was noticing, looking at the ingredients, that the 2 British baked beans contain sugar. And the American baked beans contain brown sugar.
Way more of it, too.
Yeah, a lot more of sugar, obviously. But it's something that I've noticed in certain, biscuits and chocolates and things like that we tried from the UK. I don't really see you guys using brown sugar. I don't think I've seen anything from the UK brown sugar yet. And
I wonder if it's very common. It must not be.
Like a lot of things, even you bake, you use brown sugar, like with chocolate
or at least
cookies.
Part brown sugar, part regular sugar.
Right. So that's interesting. I'm curious. Do you guys use brown sugar in the UK?
This has slightly less sugar.
All right.
Oh gosh, I bet this is gonna taste like a sugar bomb compared to these.
These right here, guys. I know you guys eat your baked beans for breakfast. Which is something that I've never done before.
Which I could see more.
I could see that.
Because
I could see that.
They're
right.
not sweet.
Yeah, it would go with a plate with eggs and other things.
Yeah.
Bacon.
But
that. We have actually bacon in this. In these here, I don't think they put bacon in those.
No. And this doesn't have any tomato.
No,
just sugar.
Which is surprising.
I know. I thought there was. There was one tiny piece of bacon in the whole can. Okay.
All right. Ready, set, go.
Oh God. Oh.
You don't like it?
No. It tastes like chemicals. Ew. Sorry. This is really gross. Sorry.
All right. So what I would say is this, that not as good as I remember. But here's the thing. I think what it is, the reason why I've liked these baked beans in the past
is because, I've never eaten baked beans by themselves, never eaten them with eggs. It's like always...
You pair it with like a holiday meal.
No, not holiday.
No?
It's always when I'm eating barbecue.
Oh, or like a cookout type.
Yeah, so I'm always eating like, say brisket, or say like pulled pork and like coleslaw and hush puppies.
So the
combo works really well, but by itself it's like...
Yeah, I'm not a fan of those. They're really sweet, and they have like some weird aftertaste. It tastes like can liner or something. I don't even know what it is. It has a chemical aftertaste. I don't like it.
All right.
Yeah.
So the 3 baked beans, guys. The winner for both of us, I think, is Branston baked beans. Those are 100% the winner.
I would actually give those a thumbs up.
Those are actually good. We actually like those.
The Heinz, I would be neutral to like down for those.
I think you're right. I think this is a lower tier baked bean compared to Branston, is what I'm guessing, because it just tastes, it's richer.
A little elevated.
It's more elevated. The beans are even less gritty. It's very interesting.
They're not as mushy, I don't think.
We are going to try beans and franks, so we need to go heat them up, and we're going to give your guys beans and franks a try. Growing up, I tried beanie weenies, or I used to eat them.
I've never had those.
Which the sauce is more like this type of
Is
Branston.
it?
It's more like a Branston baked bean than
Beanie weenies?
Yes, beanie weenies. Yeah. Now we're going to try the Heinz beanie weenies, or Heinz. What do you call them? Beans and franks. But yeah, guys, we're going to heat those up. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes. All right, guys, we are back. We have our beans and franks heated up. Actually, these say Heinz beans in a rich tomato sauce with pork sausages. So I'm not really sure if you guys use the term beans and franks or if that's an American term. I don't use that term, so I thought it was a British term, but I'm not really sure. I've heard it somewhere. But
All right, so this is 40% beans, 30% tomato. Pork sausages is 15%, and the pork is made of 55% pork, water, rice flour, pea starch, pork fat, and a bunch of like
pea starch
spices. Yeah, our hot dogs that we usually eat are beef. So.
Oh yeah, it's true.
So this will be interesting.
All right, here it is.
Really
it's dripping.
Hot. This is really. Oh wait, I gotta get a napkin.
One of the kind of choice.
Alright. What if I don't like it? I'll have to spit it in the can. If I don't like it.
You can do it. You can eat it. You can
I
eat
don't
it.
want the whole big piece though.
Yeah, eat it.
That's a giant.
No, it's not. It's not.
It is.
It's actually good. With the frank, or whatever you call that, the pork sausage, it actually makes the Heinz beans better. I think this is what
enhances the flavor.
Yeah, this is what the Heinz beans should be for. Is the beans with the sausage.
It helps a little, but I still don't like it. It's just a lot of weird texture for me. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not a fan of that, like kind of that
soft and mushy
texture. Yeah, I know. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I think it's pretty. It's a little bit like beanie weenies, but it's been forever since I had beanie weenies, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad we finally tried that though, because it's been sitting there a while, and I'm like, I want to try those. And I was wanting to get her to try them with me, and she did. Good job. Good job.
I hope you're proud of me.
I'm proud of you, because I know this is...
I was talking to them.
Oh. I know this is really, it's difficult for her, because she knows she doesn't like beans in general, and so to do this texture, she knew for a fact she wasn't going to love the texture. But I would say, again, Branston baked beans, those were actually good. I actually
thumbs up those, because I like the flavor.
I would actually have those, at some point, with
a breakfast.
Yeah, with a breakfast. I think it would be pretty good. At some point we will probably do the beans on toast. We just didn't have the toast here. And like I said, I am currently trying to reduce my wheat consumption, so we don't really have bread here currently. Which one do you think you'd like, the Branston baked beans on toast or the Heinz?
Definitely Branston.
Yeah.
I don't think I would. I don't even see the point in trying it with Heinz for me.
I'm really glad we did it like this to begin with, instead of just trying.
Because Then
Beans
you
toast.
separate the elements of newness because,
Mhm.
like, otherwise the beans on toast thing, we would have been trying the beans for the first
Well,
time and the
more than
beans on
that,
toast.
we were going to be like, oh, let's try American beans on toast and British beans on
No.
toast. And it's like, now we know, nah, we're not going to try the American beans on toast. We probably won't try the Heinz on toast. We will probably try Branston baked beans on toast.
All right. So in the comments, yeah, I agree. So in the comments, let's do a bean battle.
A bean battle.
Your favorite beans on toast beans, Branston or Heinz, or is there another brand?
Yeah, there probably is. There probably is other
more than
brands.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, more than two.
You're getting high on beans.
No, I just want to forget Heinz altogether. No offense, Heinz. I'm sure it's a very popular bean in the UK, but
I actually thought it was better with the sausages.
slightly.
Yeah, I actually think it redeemed itself somewhat for me. But yeah,
So bean battle it out.
bean battle it out.
Let us know your vote. And thanks for watching.
Yeah, guys.
And thanks for the people who sent us the beans to try.
Absolutely. We appreciate you guys. All right. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Please click that like button. Feel free to drop your comments or suggestions about this video or others. And don't forget to subscribe to continue to follow us on our journey to discover or try anything and everything from the UK and Ireland. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Bye.